I think the job of being a teacher is so rewarding in so many ways.
The connection between you and the whole class, that's still unbeatable.
When my pupils are successful, it feels incredible.
I think the greatest thing for me is seeing the pupils that I teach love the subject as much as I do.
I don't think there's any other job where you get the same satisfaction.
That's why I chose to teach.
You could get £26,000 tax-free to train. Search Apply to Teach. Selected subjects only, subject to eligibility.
This Gamertag episode is brought to you by Gamefly. If you've ever wanted to try a game before you bought it, you should try Gamefly. It's the best way to buy and rent all your favorite games and movies. They're the leading video game rental service with over 9,000 titles to choose from. Just pick your favorite games and have them mailed straight to your door. Then keep them for as long as you want and never worry about late fees. Plus, you can cancel at any time. Visit Gamefly.com/gamertag to start your free 30-day trial today. That's Gamefly.com/gamertag.
Gamertag Radio presents E3 2016 coverage. Hosts Danny Pena, Paris Lilly, and Peter Toledo are direct from the convention center floor.
Here we go.
Hi, it's Pete Rock here with Gamertag Radio E3 2016. Just saw Call of Duty. Everybody that knows, our show knows me as the FPS fanboy, self-acclaimed Call of Duty fanboy. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Chad Findley. I'm the project director for single player at Infinity Ward.
Perfect. Just had an opportunity to check out Infinite Warfare. Please tell our listeners a little bit more about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It is the classic old-school fight brought to an all-new setting, going beyond the boundaries of Earth. It's dirt, it's grit, it's soldiers, and it's struggle, but it's on the Earth, it's going to other planets, it's going to other moons, it's going to be in space, it's going to be in spaceships. You play as Reyes. You're field promoted to captain after a devastating attack, and you have to lead your troops as the underdog to not lose the war.
So tell me, you said space, and when following the lineage of Call of Duty, we've gone from the wartime on Earth, and now we're going to the semi-future. Now there's space travel. Tell me, why space? Where did that concept come from?
Why space? Yeah, well, when we started this project, we wanted to, like I said, stay really gritty and true to what Call of Duty means, but we also wanted to bring something new to players that meant new gameplay and new locations and new scenarios and new equipment and new weapons, and we're like, well, let's just do it and go there. And so we did it. And what it gives us now is we have locations. We have a location that you're on a spinning asteroid that's closer to the sun than Mercury. And it's spinning so fast that as you're running across from building to building, you have to cross during the night cycle because you only have 30 seconds of night before the sun comes back around and burns everybody. You can do, doing breaches onto ships is something that we've wanted to do, but now we can do it in spaceships. And so we have zero-G breaching, enemy carriers who can steal an experimental fighter out of it. We have weapons, we have new smart sites, we have new equipment. Everything is new and allows us to do a lot of things we could never do before.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on the weapons, or is there anything that was maybe brought forward from the previous game, or is these all brand new weapons, brand new armor?
Everything pretty much is new. A lot is based on, classic weapons because, weapons they do what they need to do very well for soldiers. But we do have a whole lot of new things. We have a smart sight for shotguns, which, normally when you fire a shotgun, it goes off in all spreads wide. This will actually make the shot go focus onto different parts of the target, and so you don't waste your shots. It takes it takes a second for the sight to line up, but once it does, you get perfect shot every single time. We have energy-based weapons, which are particularly good against robotic enemies. We have new secret grenades. These are little robot grenades that you throw down to the ground, and they'll go travel, jump over walls, jump up to second stories. They'll go find the enemy, jump on their chest. If they can't get it off in time, they pop. So we're going all across the board. We also have the Jackal, which is the fighter of the future, and it can go work in both atmosphere and in space. And it can be working. You can also use it as as air support while you're on the ground, but also when you have the missions that you're out flying around, we have full control, not on rails, combat against other enemy ships and against capital ships with this thing, and it's pretty awesome.
So from watching the video, the gameplay, we saw enhanced, I would say, characters? Are they cybernetic enhanced, or are they full-on robot like AIs that we were seeing?
So you're talking about enemies or friendlies?
Friendlies.
Okay, so friendlies. This is humans. These are all humans. There's like we have one buddy in one person in your crew. His name is Ethan, and he's a robotic, and he's one of the most advanced robots in the universe at this time, and so he actually has a personality, and he can die. But everybody else are pure humans. They do have boost packs to help them navigate both on ground and in space. But besides that, everybody is just standard. This is like human versus human grit, old school fights.
So it's like C-3PO with an attitude.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's a badass actually.
Okay, awesome. Can we talk a little bit more of the Call of Duty Remastered?
You know what? I particularly like Infinity Ward is executive producing the remaster. Raven's doing the actual work on it, so I'm not overseeing the actual work on it. We get builds every once in a while. It's really cool to see, and I love the fact that both are coming out because it's like the best of the old and the best of the new coming out at the same time. But I'm not actually doing direct work on it personally.
All right, no problem. Can you tell me what is the lead development platform that you guys are working on?
We are doing this on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
And is there a launch date for me?
I'm sorry?
Launch date?
11/4/16.
Excellent. Thank you once again for taking time out.
Of course, love it.
Thanks for listening to Gamertag Radio. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.